come out to play. Warriors, come out to play.
Bagdi hour, Bagdi hour shy, Bagdi hour, Bagdi hour shy, Bagdi hour, Bagdi hour shy. Call Elohim Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakal, Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and diligently putting the videos up throughout the week, feeding the sheep. It's McQuarrie from the Trump and VA camp, and I'm going to get right into it.
Video is shedding light on a deadly 2017 police shooting of a teenage murder suspect as he tried to run away. The surveillance video shows very clearly the 16-year-old climbing a fence and then falling to the ground after being shot. Now the teenager's parents are suing over his death. Our lead national correspondent David Begna was here now with more on this story. What are police saying? Because the video does not look good.
Well, so look, it's all going to come down to the civil lawsuit, and the jury's going to have to decide, was the shooting justified? There were 3 different separate agencies who investigated the case and ruled the shooting was justified. They said at the time the teenager, who was unarmed, was suspected of murder. But the family's lawyer says, just look at this tape. April 15th, 2017, 16-year-old Isaiah Marietta Golding leaps a fence and runs from the police after a traffic stop. He makes it 8 steps before an officer on the other side of the fence pulls the trigger and shoots him in the back of the head. Isaiah crumples to the ground. Police say there is more to this story than just how it ended. Body cam footage from one of the officers shows that it started about a minute earlier when a car that was driven by Isaiah's brother was stopped at a shopping center. Both had been suspected of a deadly shooting that happened the day before. Isaiah takes off running. Police start chasing him across a road, then over the fence, and that's when you can hear the fatal shot. Sergeant Ray Villavazzo, the officer identified in the lawsuit as the one who pulled the trigger, said that during the chase, Isaiah reached for his waistband multiple times, and that's why the sergeant says he feared for his life. Police say Isaiah Marietta Golding was known to carry a gun, and he was on the grounds of a preschool when he was shot. The lawsuit, which was filed by Isaiah's mother, claims that during the foot chase, Isaiah never threatened an officer or made any threatening gestures, and that nothing Isaiah might have done justified the use of deadly force. Stuart Chandler is the family attorney.
You can't say that every time an officer fires a gun, it's automatically okay. There has to be a line where you say, this is not acceptable, and this is one of those cases.
So the police in Fresno say Isaiah's then 17-year-old brother, who was in the car with him before the shooting, was arrested and pleaded guilty to the murder the brothers were suspected of committing. But the family's lawyer says that shouldn't matter here.
Police have to...
Before the shooting,
Line where you say, this is not acceptable, and this is one of those cases.
So the police in Fresno say Isaiah's then 17-year-old brother, who was in the car with him before the shooting, was arrested and pleaded guilty to the murder the brothers were suspected of committing. But the family's lawyer says that shouldn't matter here.
Police have to answer a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You look at the video, he's still running away, and he's shot through a fence, David, from the back.
Yeah, but bullets shouldn't be used in a case of pursuit, it would seem to me.
Right.
But I guess the police are saying...
He looked like he was grabbing his pants, not grabbing his waistband. I guess when you're there on the scene, you don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of commotion on a scene like that, but
exactly.
it does appear he's just running away.
It'll all come down to what the jury decides. The police say it was justified.
All right.
Will 12 members of a jury agree?
We shall see. Thank you very much.
So they say apparently he was reaching for his he was reaching for a gun when he was running.
Shot. The lawsuit, which was filed by Isaiah's mother. Police say Isaiah Marietta Golding was known to carry a gun.
Clearly, he's just pulling his pants up.
When he was shot. The lawsuit, which was filed...
He's clearly just pulling his pants up. But you know Esau. Bang, bang, bang. That's how Esau gets down. It says, let's go over here. It Second Chronicles 15:12. It says they enter into a covenant to seek Yahweh, the God of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul. That whosoever will not seek Yahweh, the God of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. And they swear unto Yahweh with a loud voice, and with a shouting, with trumpets, and with cornets. So Israel agreed that they was going to make a vow and a covenant unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, a blood covenant unto death, and that whosoever would not do it of Israel should be put to death. And ultimately, this is why Jake was put to death, because he was gang banging more than likely, smoking weed, committing adultery, selling drugs to his brothers, typical Jake stuff. Lamentations 5:1. Remember, O Yahweh, what has come upon us, consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned strangers, our houses the alien. We are orphans and fatherless, our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money, our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution, we labor and have no rest. So all the distress and anguish and destructions come upon our peoples from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And it's because we don't want to obey him, so he's destroying our people. Okay, he told Moses to tell us this a long time ago. Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh, thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So Yahweh Shem Yahshua told Moses to tell us, like, yo, if y'all don't get down with the program, because y'all made a covenant, y'all going to have to get put to death. It says, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of the body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. And cursed shall it be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out." And you got right now they're trying to drag this. They're going to try to drag this guy's name through the mud, call them all kinds of drug dealers, gangbangers, murderers, and he was executed. And even on his way out, what are they doing? One of the curses. They drag his name through the mud. It says, "And curse shall the fruit of thy body," because he was somebody's child, obviously, and his parents under the curses, and he's under the curses. Okay, and it says, "Curse shall thou be in the city," and obviously our people are being destroyed, persecuted, and targeted, and obviously this is all from Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. What is that? I think it's for Samuel 2. It's for Samuel 2:6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, he's doing all these things, all the killing, everything like that. He's done it. It's another one on that. Amos 3:6. Yeah, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? So there be evil in a city, and Yahweh hath not done it. So Yahweh, he does all these different things. Okay, he's allowing all these things to happen unto our people for disobedience. Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord Yahweh." So whose possessors slay them, and that's the Edomites. They slay our people, and they feel blessed that they get to have the Israelites under their captivity and control. They feel blessed that they're at the top and we're at the bottom. All the nations are happy about that. Psalms 83 tells you that. The 83rd chapter, they tell you that these nations are happy that they got us in captivity. But that's the way when you go against Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you get death. So this is why people are being destroyed. That's why, as a matter of fact, Psalms, I think it's 17:13. Yeah, arise, Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. The wicked is so-called white people, the Edomites, and arrogance, and that's why we pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshai that we can be delivered from the sword, because that's Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the whipping stick. He appointed him over us and the world to basically, he gave power unto the sword, okay, to put everything in his subjection on earth. That's what he tell you, Job 9:24. I believe it's in Revelation 2. Yeah, Revelation 13:7. It was given unto him to make war with the saints and overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. So there it is right there. The power was given unto Esau to rule everyone, and everybody was going to worship him. And everybody who's not written are going to worship him in some way, shape, or form. That's why they're going to be destroyed. Like this Jake right here. But with that, I want to give honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakal, Kadash. I want to see the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who put the videos up throughout the week, feeding the sheep. Shalom.